We now have the last jobs report of President Obama's tenure, so we wanted to take a look back at his record on jobs. Here are the numbers. 11.3 million. That's how many more jobs there are today than in January 2009 when President Obama took office. How does that stack up against other recent two-term presidents? Not as good as Reagan and Clinton, but way better than George W. Bush. You may have heard the president and his supporters say 15 million jobs were created under his administration. And that is true if you measure from the bottom of the job market after the Great Recession in February 2010. When President Obama took office, the economy was bleeding jobs, about 750,000 a month. Obama's supporters accurately note that the president's policies can't be felt immediately. It takes time for them to affect the economy. He can't wave a magic wand to create jobs. Still, it's spin to cherry-pick out the bad months and just include the good ones. But the trend is real. Since the final months of 2010, the country has seen 75 consecutive months of job growth. That is robust by any measure. In fact, it's the longest streak on record. And that's where the Obama White House wants you to focus. It's a similar story with the unemployment rate. Obama entered office with a 7.8% jobless rate. It quickly jumped to 10% in the beginning of his term, but then has been steadily falling since then. It's now held steady near 5% for more than a year. But the big question is, of all those jobs added, are these good-paying jobs? Average hourly earnings rose about 2% a year under Obama's presidency. When you factor in inflation, that's not very good. That's why real median household income is barely up since Obama's first year in office. But more recently, household incomes have improved. So there you have it, Obama's record on jobs, unemployment, and wages. How will history judge him? You have the numbers now. You decide.